Ciel weathers the vicious assault. Her muscles feel like they're on the verge of exploding. Having taken the brunt of Ark's charge, she's like a spring coiled to its limit, and she releases all her energy with a fiery roar.
Okay. Oh man, you're gonna kick her. That'll show her.
Yeah, that'll teach her.
Is your boot explosive?
Do you have, like, a hidden stake in the heel of your boot that just, like,
Yeah.
ejects at Mach 7?
Or even Velvet Switchblade or something?
Well, Velvet Switchblade wouldn't help because that'd be coming out of the
boot.
out of the
tip,
toe
yeah.
of the boot, which is not pointed at Ark.
Yeah, it wouldn't help him.
So you definitely need, like, some kind of heel-based hidden blade
Yeah.
spike.
Ciel pivots, putting force into a roundhouse kick that strikes Ark in the chest. Oh, did you push her into the cathedral thing?
The white shadow is sent flying with 3 black keys following close behind. Oh shit.
Ark is wildly interested. It won't take more than a simple temple.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll need, like, a Temple of Solomon or something. Power ring?
I guess she's gonna reinforce the field now?
The Tower Ring is a bounded field devised by Ciel for use against true ancestors, or, more accurately, against Ark specifically.
She's developed an anti-Ark field.
This means it has not been tested and could be completely inefficient.
Well, yeah.
Like, haha! I've used my specifically anti-you technique.
Right.
You're trapped. Effortlessly crushes it.
Well, let's give her a chance.
Well, that's unfortunate for you. Simply nailing black keys into the ground and creating a wall wouldn't hold her.
So you nailed black keys to the wall. Created by black keys nailed to the floor.
To capture prey that moves about this freely requires a 3-dimensional method of herding.
Okay, yeah.
In this case, by using the towering walls of a temple as the foundation for a structure that simultaneously occupies vertical and horizontal space.
Have you considered making it a 4-dimensional prison? Just to be safe.
Maybe a 5-dimensional prison.
I mean, ideally, but I don't know if Ciel can make that.
Although the field will not harm its target, it is practically indestructible.
Maybe?
Practically. That Tower of Light has about the same hardness and mass as the building it's modeled after, namely Strasbourg Cathedral.
Oh, well now we know which cathedral it's shaped like.
Thank you! The tallest structure in the world during the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
A mass of stone and prayer standing 140 meters tall. The vampire has no hope of escaping it.
I feel like a building made of stone like that wouldn't really stop Ark for very long.
I don't. I use sacraments, which seem to basically be magecraft, but we don't want to call it that.
Oh. Isn't it just for you and Roa?
Okay, you make a good point. Counterpoint, fuck you!
Right. Counterpoint, you're just that dangerous.
Counterpoint, I will break the law if it means I kill your ass.
Right. Wow, fantastic.
Huh, this thing's strong enough to hold one of the 27 ancestors, who are weaker than me.
Right.
Oh, right, I forgot about effortlessly shatters it.
Yeah. Are you finally gonna show me something interesting? It
is not over!
Ciel, what are you doing?
Surely these black keys will be enough to kill you when they were not enough to kill Vlob.
Right.
The countless pillars of light thrusting out of the ground joined together. They form layer upon layer of walls, overlapping to form a single cage.
Right. What happens if Arc just goes underground?
それはゴチックフォート。ある祖から奪い取った原理を用いた結界です。
Huh.
本来は外界との遮断に用いますが、使い方によっては最大の武器にもなる。
Damn. Stole it from an ancestor, huh?
ところでアルケイド、魔術世界における生命の質量定義は知っていますね。
Does it? Okay.
生命そのものが持つエネルギー生産量、もしくは質量を段階として定義したものです。その基準はシンプルで、大きさと重さとで測られます。
Right.
一番強いものが小さくて重いもの。
Okay.
2番目に強いものが大きくて重いもの。
The third strongest things are small and midweight.
Yeah.
3番目が小さくて軽いもの。
What?
これは
What about midweight? You can't only have light and heavy. There's an in-between there.
Well.
そして最後に大きくて軽いもの。これは情報や噂話、幽霊といった広範囲に広がるものです。
So where does Arc fall into
So
this?
I'm sorry. So you're saying that gossip is like the fourth strongest force in the universe?
Well, it's some kind of classification, anyway.
あなた。私の大聖堂は最大直径 30km の隔絶空間。生命ではありませんが、大きくて重いものです。
Conceptually, it's large.
これを極限まで圧縮すればどうなるか、試してみるのも一興だと思いませんか。いくら凶暴なあなたでも、抜け出すにはそれなり
Oh
に時
wow,
間
you
が
might
必要になる。
inconvenience her for an hour.
少なくとも1
Might
時
be
間
long enough to go get her gun.
超高密度の監獄を味わってもらいましょう。イデアブラッド22番クロムクレイペタストラクチャー。
The executor raises her arm up high. Then she brings together the Gothic fort like she were closing the lid of a treasure chest, compressing the space within.
Okay.
That's not what happens when you close the lid of a treasure chest.
I know.
Or rather, she attempted to.
No.
Yeah, here's a bit where Ark just casually shrugs off her ultimate fucking trump card. Yep. Damn, I figured that thing that could only hold one of the 27 ancestors would stop the thing that was stronger than them. Fuck!
Yeah.
How could this plan have gone wrong? A violent blue torrent bursts forth and an invisible force sends CL flying. The tower that trapped Ark is shattered. The beams of light that held it in place fade into nothingness.
何よそれ。閉じ込めるとか封じ込めるとか、周りを守ることばっかり。これは私との遊びでしょ。ならもっと本気になりなさいよね。
Hey, quit trying to protect other people and take me seriously, goddammit!
Well,
This is playtime. Stop fucking around.
right. You're fighting me. Stop caring about all those other humans lying around somewhere.
Ark walks toward her enemy like she intends to stamp out her frustration on CL's face.
Yeah, pretty much.
She has accused CL of not taking her fight seriously, but she severely misread the situation. The Executor was fighting seriously. Considering her limited equipment, she was literally giving it everything she had, which is just kind of sad when you think about it.
I mean, yeah, that was serious, and Ark thinks she's joking.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Oh, come on, fight me for real. You must do better than this.
Yeah.
Against a true ancestor like Ark, all she can do is fight defensively. Going on the offense would be a recipe for her own ruin. To truly defeat Ark, she would need equipment that could kill her in one blow.
Does it really have to be one blow?
Yes, apparently. This is what CL thinks, at least.
Oh, alright.
But if she doesn't have such luxuries at her disposal now, or she doesn't,
yeah,
and
she
Ark is not in her right mind.
Right. All that awaits her on the other side of this torment is death. What plagues her mind as she stares down her own demise, however, is not fear. You gonna get angry that your fork got broken?
That single blow was enough to cause most of her organs to fail.
Oh.
She didn't even touch you!
Right, just the shockwave of her breaking your box.
The executor fixes her eyes on the approaching vampire princess, gritting her teeth against a pain fierce enough to make anyone faint, except apparently not.
Yeah, to make anyone else faint.
That's not what it says.
I know, but... Oh. Is that bad?
The woman who has killed countless dead apostles, the woman who destroyed Vlav, now finds herself wishing that the terrible truth before her eyes was only a dream.
CL is a touch outmatched, huh?
CL shouts a warning to me as Ark comes rushing at her with the speed and ferocity of a hurricane. She dodges, landing at the edge of the park square. A move clearly chosen to give me room to escape.
Okay, I guess we shifted to CL's perspective, and now we're going
Yeah, I think so. Their fight is entirely beyond my comprehension. I can't even follow Ark's movements. All I see are white after images fading into the dark of night. Still, CL continues to fend off her flurry of attacks. It's clear even in the way they fight that the two of them are diametrically opposed. In contrast to Ark's wild, spontaneous attacks, CL doesn't waste a single movement. She retreats, throws her swords from a distance, then braces when her attacker draws near. They're equals in fighting prowess.
I guess, yeah.
Ark moves with reckless abandon, while CL remains firm and steady.
But Ark has that massive reserve of stamina to not worry about it.
The odds are not in CL's favor.
Yeah.
Her concern for the surrounding area keeps her from moving freely. On top of that, Ark does not tire, seeming to have no limits whatsoever. As exceptional as CL is, she's already fighting at full capacity. Ark, on the other hand, is able to expand her powers endlessly. At this rate, she's going to overwhelm CL's defenses.
Yeah. Barrier got shattered, and now she's getting worried. My premonition comes to pass before me. A victor emerges. The walls of light that bound Arkwade are broken, and CL is thrown back by some invisible force.
Yeet!
Yeet!
Her body flies through the air and falls to the ground with a thud.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a squish.
Yeah.
CL bites through the agony and climbs to her feet. But her resistance is futile.
Oh.
She's launched even higher into the air by another unseeable blast. I hear the sound of flesh ripping and bones breaking as she hits the ground.
Oh, that's not good.
A pool of red slowly spreads across the brick over the top of the other pool of
Oh,
red.
I think she got flung out of Ark's blood zone.
But in spite of it all, CL still retains her consciousness.
That might not be a good thing.
She forces her broken body back onto its feet and stares down her enemy. Blue sparks crackle in the air around Ark as she makes her approach. Her red eyes are firmly fixated on Ciel's neck. My voice doesn't come out.
Of course not.
My brain isn't functioning.
But so what?
Ark's gonna kill Ciel in cold blood. That's absolutely unacceptable. I can't let her do something so stupid. In a daze, I find my legs moving on their own. I slide in between them, arms spread wide open to protect Ciel. In an instant, Ark returns to normal, the sparks that flew around her disappearing. Is she really so shocked that I would protect Ciel?
なんで？どうして四季がそいつをかばうの？
なんでも何もない。言っただろ。先輩は俺にとって大事な人だ。いくらお前でもこれ以上先輩に手を挙げたら許さないからな。
You do remember she started it.
Well, you won, so now let it go.
I tighten my grip on the knife in my pocket as I glare at Ark.
I thought your arms were spread wide.
Like,
yeah.
One hand like awkwardly in his pocket, like
yeah.
Superman posing at her. I mean, that's kind of your arms being spread wide.
Kinda. Well, maybe he moved a hand into his pocket.
そいつと仲良くなってたらどうなるかって私も言ったはずだけど。
Ark glares back at me with a murderous gaze.
どいて。今ならまだ許してあげる。早くそんな奴をかばうのはやめて。
I can overlook this foolishness for now.
Her crimson eyes flicker like a candle's flame. Her bloodlust is no longer aimed at Ciel, but turned towards me instead. My throat and mouth become painfully dry. My instincts warn me that this is my last chance to back off. But even so...
ダメだ。お前が先輩に手を挙げないと言うまでどかない。
聞きたくない。どいて四季。
お前こそ引けアルクエイド。お前は俺に言ったじゃないか。人間は殺さないって。それともあれは俺を安心させるための嘘だっていうのか。
And I'm telling you, she's not human.
ええ、私は人間は殺さない。
Yeah.
けど人間の規格を大きく外れた命には敬意を表してる。だから対等の存在として殺すことも厭わない
Huh.
わ。例えばあなたよ。そこの女みたいな相手ね。
Yeah, Shiki's on that list too.
One step. Ark takes one step closer. Though my legs are trembling so fiercely that I think they may take off on their own, I hold back the urge to run.
そう。あなたはまた私にナイフを向ける。
I would prefer not to, but...
Yeah.
Another step. Ark casually closes in on me.
一度目は許した。けれど二度目を許せる自信はないわ。もっとも、あの時の再現はありえないけど。
Yeah, it is nighttime.
いくらあなたの直視の目でも、今の私から死を読み取ることはできないでしょう。
Well, he might faintly find something.
She's right in front of me. Her golden eyes bore into mine.
Oh, yeah, right. You're looking right into her mystic eyes right now, aren't you?
Anxiety has frozen not only my heart, but every cell in my body. Bruh, if that were true, you would be dead. Like, actually completely dead right now.
Yeah, well...
My spine has been ripped clean out.
Oh, it's like a premonition.
You would be dead.
Yeah, it's like a premonition of what's about to happen, maybe.
My organs have been turned inside out. This overwhelming sense of despair is beyond anything Flav could muster. It's as though every part of the universe has turned its hateful gaze onto me. There's nothing I can do. This is what it means to make Ark your enemy. She's too fundamentally different from living beings to be fought. Attacking her would be meaningless. In order to save CL, in order for either of us to have any chance of survival, my only option is to stop her using my words. I'll tell her.
Okay. So, did we save?
What? I'm sorry. Was it on title?
Yeah.
It looked like it was on save to me. Hold on. What the fuck? Why are you down there?
Because we just went to the title menu last.
That's
okay.
That's interesting that it recalls that.
Yeah. Cursor memory. Okay, so 1 feels like it's correct.
Yeah, but 2 also doesn't go to a death, so.
Oh, all right.
So might as well just view that and then cycle back to
the correct answer.
Cycle back to the one that just
makes more sense.
Like, hey, I'll be super upset with you if you kill her.
Right.
Aw, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see how 2 plays out first then.
A terrible chill pierces the nape of my neck. Ark is close enough to kill me. She could decapitate me with a single swipe of her arm. Her cold eyes tell me that is the most likely outcome. Ark is a vampire. With values so different from ours, it was always impossible for us to coexist. And yet, I don't want to accept this outcome.
I thought you were saying nothing.
Well, he decided against that, apparently.
Alright, well, anyway, did we get an answer?
何もかもめちゃくちゃなやつだったけど、気に食わないから殺すとか、そんなこと口にするやつじゃなかっただろう。